Hello, my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm going to be wrapping up our easy, healthy breakfast idea series with a meal that is quick, affordable, nutritious, and super versatile. I'm going to show you how to make cottage cheese breakfast toast 6 different ways. This is really a great option when you want something that is delicious and nutritious, but you do not have a lot of time.
So good.
This is like a true 2-minute meal. You can make your cottage cheese toast sweet or savory, and I'm gonna share a few combinations that I have come to really love. Now, to make cottage cheese breakfast toast, you need 2 main ingredients: bread and cottage cheese. Now, personally, I'm a big fan of sprouted bread. This Ezekiel Food for Life brand is one of my favorites. Each slice has 4 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Plus, it has this very hearty texture, and I find that it keeps me feeling much more satiated and satisfied, more so than eating a regular whole wheat bread. But with that being said, you can choose any type of bread you have on hand or that you love to make your cottage cheese toast. And as a matter of fact, my second choice would probably be sourdough. As for the cottage cheese, I usually go with a 2% low-fat cottage cheese. I find that this has a great balance of being rich and creamy without being too heavy. As for the brand, you can use anything you love. I happen to be obsessed with the brand Good Culture. This is not a sponsored video. I just think it is the best tasting cottage cheese out there. So if you can get your hands on it, give it a try. And yes, a non-fat or a full-fat cottage cheese would all work beautifully as well. So as always, use what you love, use what you have, use what aligns with your personal goals. So for the base of this recipe, you just need to make a piece of toast. So you just want to pop your bread into your toaster until you have a nice, lightly golden piece of toast. Option: you could put a light spread of butter or olive oil on the bread if you prefer. Personally, I don't usually do that, but my husband really likes to do that. Okay, so our first flavor combo is going to be a sweet variation, and it's nut butter and berries. It's kind of a play on peanut butter and jelly. So first you're gonna put a layer of your favorite nut butter over the toast. You could do almond butter, cashew, peanut butter, a sunflower seed butter. They would all work. Then I'm gonna layer on a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, and then top that with fresh berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, they all work. You could do a combination or just pick your favorite. So simple, so delicious, and this is like a fresh, high protein spin on a classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Next up is one of my personal favorites. It is peanut butter and banana. This one I find is a real rib sticker. It really keeps me satiated for quite some time. And keep in mind, if 1 slice of toast is not enough here, you can always make 2. So we're gonna start again with some type of nut butter. Personally, I love peanut butter when I'm making this variety. And remember, whenever you are buying any type of nut butter at the store, you wanna look for a brand that has simply the nuts listed under the ingredients and maybe some salt. So I'm gonna spread that onto my toast, top that with a 1/4 cup of the cottage cheese, and then we're gonna add some sliced bananas right over the top, along with a sprinkle of cinnamon. If you want an extra boost of plant-based protein and or fiber, you could also add a sprinkle of hemp seeds or chia seeds. But personally, I like it just the way it is. If you're an egg sandwich kind of person, then you're gonna wanna try this next variety. So right to the top of my toast, I'm adding my cottage cheese. And once I've got that layered over the top, I'm gonna add a sliced hard-boiled egg on top of the cottage cheese and then finish it with everything bagel seasoning. Again, so simple, it comes together so quickly, and it is so delicious and so satisfying. Now, this next savory combo is for all of my avocado toast fans out there. You're gonna start with the same base. We've got our toast topped with the cottage cheese, and then to that I'm adding some fresh sliced avocado. Remember, when you're choosing an avocado at the grocery store, you wanna look for an avocado that when you gently press your thumb on the outside of the avocado, it leaves a slight indentation. If it's really hard, it's definitely not ripe, and if it's super mushy, then it may be past ripe. So this is the key to a perfectly ripe avocado. I also like to finish this one with a sprinkle of red pepper flakes and then a good flaky sea salt for texture and flavor. So good. Now, if you're more of a smoked salmon and cream cheese kind of person, then you are going to want to try this flavor option. Onto my toast, I've layered my cottage cheese, and then right on top of the cottage cheese, I'm just gonna add 1 to 2 ounces of sliced smoked salmon. I also love this with a little bit of red onion, a few briny capers, and should you have some on hand, a few fresh sprigs of dill. Really take this one to the next level. But if you don't have fresh dill, you could also do a sprinkle of dried dill, or you could completely skip it. The salmon with the onions and the capers offer plenty of flavor on their own. I have one last flavor combination that I'm going to share with you, but remember, these ideas are literally just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many ways that you can experiment by making different flavors with your cottage cheese toast, and I am really curious to know some of your ideas. So if you have any inspiration, come on down to the comments below and do share so we can all continue to inspire one another. Okay, my final flavor here is another savory option. And what I do is as soon as I toast the bread, I add a layer of olive tapenade. This has a really salty, briny flavor that pairs beautifully with the cottage cheese. So on top of that olive tapenade, I'm gonna add my cottage cheese, and then we're gonna add a few sliced cucumbers. I really like to use the little Persian cucumbers. Those are the small cucumbers that do not have any seeds, and they are super crunchy. And then I'm gonna add on some sliced tomatoes along with a bit of salt and black pepper. I will actually make this one for dinner sometimes on those nights when you just have no desire, no energy, or no idea of what you actually feel like cooking. Something like this can be a great option to have in your back pocket when you still want to eat something that's delicious and nutritious, but you want something also that's just like so fast and simple without ordering takeout. So I hope by now I have convinced you to give cottage cheese toast a try. It really is an easy, delicious, doable, affordable meal when you do not have time for breakfast, but you still want to eat something that is delicious and nutritious. Because if there's anything that I have discovered on my own journey with healthy eating, it's that sometimes you really have to let it be super duper easy if you want it to be doable and sustainable. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy easy, healthy recipes just like this one, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new recipe. And if you know anybody else that wants to make healthy eating easy and delicious, make sure to share this with them as well. Thanks so much. I am Danny Spies, and I'll see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers!